So why do I have two setups? It's a question I get asked often on socials. Why does one man need two setups? Well, he doesn't, and neither do I, but it's a luxury I currently have. First off, I'm lucky enough to work with a lot of great brands through content creating, and sometimes the items you get sent are desks or monitors, and this is ultimately why I now have two setups. But I've kept them for a few reasons. It's a great way to be able to separate your time at work versus your personal stuff. So this is currently where I work from home at least 2 days a week, as we are on a hybrid system. So when I'm sat at this desk, I'll usually be in meetings or working on client projects, and I'll be sat here for the full duration of the day. All my work is done through my M1 MacBook Air, which is a great way to travel light for the hybrid approach. The desk legs here are from a company called FlexiSpot, and the desktop is actually from my old desk setup. These legs were sent out to me as part of a collaboration some time ago. Then the incredible LG Dual Up. Again, it was sent out to me for me to be able to create some content for LG. I enjoyed using the monitor so much that I've kept it here and continue to use it as my primary monitor for work. My other setup is where I will work on side projects, edit videos, browse the internet, etc. So when I am sat here, it's more of a chilled vibe. There are no deadlines, there are no meetings, so you'll often see me sat here coding away whilst watching a film or something. Recently I have decided to rewatch Lord of the Rings for the 100th time. This setup here is driven by my 2019 iMac, which I financed when I made the decision to learn to code. It's quite a sentimental machine because this is what took me from postman to developer in a couple of years. Then again here you'll see the LG Dual Up in action as a secondary monitor, and it works great for this purpose. Being able to mix things up certainly is something that allows me to stay motivated to keep working on side projects after work hours. I know it can be tough to continue working or coding after you've already done it for 8 hours, but changing your workspace environment, whether it's a new room or a different desk, does help. Aside from being able to keep things fresh between work and personal stuff, the ability to be able to create content on 2 different setups does increase the potential collaborations I might get with brands, as each setup is slightly different. It's not the biggest of rooms, especially with the sim racing set up in the corner, but I do feel like I've maximised the space. So, do you need 2 setups? No, of course you don't, but it's certainly a nice luxury to have if you can. And for those who might be wondering, do you need these machines to code on? Again, no you don't, but Macs are great and they do the job really well. I financed my iMac for 2 reasons. One, because at the time I couldn't afford to buy it outright. And secondly, I knew if I was paying for it monthly, you best bet I would be using it every single day. It was a great way to keep me on track when learning to code, because I wasn't just about to let that money go to waste. So there we have it. That's why I have 2 setups and what I do with them. As always, any questions, drop them down below and I'll be sure to get back to you. I've got some more videos in the pipeline, including some about my journey and hopefully a video with some advice on learning how to code and a direction which to take. As always, thanks for watching and I'll speak to you soon. Bye guys.